Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jawad Dar, Dr. Khalid Mahmood, friends, dear colleagues. I'm very, very happy to be able to send you this message. I apologize I cannot be with you in person today, but I thank you very much for inviting me to speak. Thank you also for the valuable work that you're doing to promote collaboration between academic institutions and scholars in Pakistan and the United Kingdom, and generally for the very important initiative that you have taken. My special thanks to Dr. Jawad Dar and to Khalid Mahmood for initiating this process. As you know, I have taken over recently as the chairman of the Higher Education Commission. The Higher Education Commission is the apex body responsible for funding, regulation, and capacity building of all tertiary educations in Pakistan. We have a total of 191 universities. The enrollment in the universities is just short of 1 million, with another, close to 1 million in colleges, vocational institutions of higher learning, and or enrolled in distance programs of various kinds. When the HEC was established in 2002, only about 2.3% of the relevant age cohort was in tertiary education. Today the number has risen to more than 9%. The enrollment figures are growing at about 8 to 10% per year. So are the facilities, the faculty, laboratories, buildings, etc. We've been growing at roughly 8% per year. That's why we've gone from 2.3 to about 9% now. We do want to continue this growth process until we reach a point where we think that everybody who wishes to enroll in a system at higher education has the ability to do so. In this regard, we are also providing scholarships, both scholarships within the country for students to be able to afford education within Pakistan, and also scholarships for people to go abroad, especially for masters and PhD programs, partly because we want them to acquire additional skills, and partly because we also want to attract faculty to be able to meet the needs of an expanding educational network. Our main objective is to make sure that anybody who wishes to acquire higher education and higher skills is able to do so regardless of their economic status, and that they have the capacity either within the country or abroad, or ideally both, to be able to do so. Since the first day, the HEC was set up with 3 objectives, namely access, increasing access, enhancing the quality of higher education, and increasing the relevance of both education and research. I think we have done reasonably well as far as access is concerned. The growth rate has been very significant, and I think we are very proud of the fact that we have achieved this growth rate. We are still far from where we want to be, but I think we are moving there in an admirably reasonable rate. Quality, of course, when the access increased so dramatically, I think the quality has not kept pace. Some people even say that the quality may have suffered as a result of the breakneck expansion that we have encountered. So now we are focusing very much on the quality dimension of higher education. We don't want to slow down the expansion of access because we still need many more spaces, but we are focusing our attention on ensuring that this expanded access and the existing access has the quality that is needed to bring Pakistan into the 21st century. The relevance of education has also been a target, and we have tried to make sure that our students as well as faculty have sufficient linkages with economic actors, industry, non-profit organizations, governments, that both the education and research is guided by what is needed by the society. So we have tried to establish a number of institutions that can do that. We've also tried to establish a number of institutions that are aimed at enhancing the quality of our educational system. We've established quality enhancement cells. We've provided capacity building input into faculty. We have given significant amounts of money for upgrading laboratories and classrooms and other infrastructure of universities. So we will continue on that path, but with a much stronger emphasis on quality. In this regard, I think our collaboration with you is very significant, because we understand that the best way of enhancing quality is to be able to work closely with institutions and individuals who are immersed in an environment of quality. And we greatly appreciate the relationships that we have had with the UK educational system, and especially the relationships that we have with your group, which facilitates that. I'm firmly of the opinion that in this era of globalization, diasporas have a very significant role to play to promote the improvements in economic, political, cultural, and especially the intellectual dimensions of a country's life, of the life of their countries of origin. I've myself been a member of several institutions which support developmental activity, poverty eradication activities, especially on primary education, primary health, which are expatriate organizations in North America and elsewhere, which are trying to bring both financial and intellectual resources to be able to build upon this. My own feeling when I heard about UPSIGN is that you've opened up a new front, that this kind of a collaboration, an organized collaboration, is very badly needed, and you really are entrepreneurs in this area. They say that imitation is the best form of flattery. I hope that other Pakistani expatriate academics in other countries will begin to imitate you, and they will flatter you in doing so. They will, once they do that, they will begin to realize the very important role, pioneering role that you have played. For this and for the work that you have already done, I thank you very much. I wish you Godspeed, and I wish that other people will follow your example and flatter you by imitating you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I wish you to have a very successful meeting. I'm sorry I cannot be with you. Goodbye.